Hi everyone, I have an unboxing to do for Hygger fish products, fish aquarium products. Y'all know I love my guppies and my betas and goldfish. I'm excited for this product by Hygger. They have great fish products, so stick with me and we'll look at it and put it on the fish tank to see how it does in just a moment. Okay everyone, I had opened it by accident thinking it was something else and realized when I opened it what it was. When I looked at it, I was like, okay, this is the Hygger Aquarium Wave Maker. My brain just couldn't get the Wave Maker out. Somebody get this plunger and suck it out of my head. But yeah, it is a Wave Maker pump. And I have a 40-gallon in my other part of my house. I was growing out my baby goldfish, walking goldfish in it. And they're bigger now, so I've put them in with their parents over here. They're big enough, and I've sold the big black koi because he was getting too big for the 75-gallon over here. So they're happy. They are so happy swimming around in there. But I am going to get this out. We're going to unbox it. I'm going to show you all the details about it. I'm going to put it in the goldfish tank to get a little bit more circulation going. All this does is it pushes water and makes natural, almost stream-like, wave-like flow through the tank. So it's more natural for them. This is also used a lot in saltwater tanks. I was thinking about taking that 40 that I don't have to grow out for goldfish anymore. I'm thinking about taking that 40 and eventually making it into a saltwater aquarium. In saltwater aquariums, the wave makers are really good because the fish feel more like it's normal. That wave effect in the ocean, there's always some kind of current in different places, and some of the corals and stuff that you put in there really love to have a little bit of flow. Some like high flow and some like low flow, and also this is one reason why I was thinking, oh, I better get one of those so that way we can I'll have it on hand for whenever I decide. I was thinking about maybe breeding clownfish for the saltwater tanks, but that's a whole nother type of aquarium hobby that has different chemicals and things that that I would be using. So I'm kind of taking that slow because how I do. I jump in with both feet. My husband's like, you jump in with both feet, you go all in, and you have to get out all the tools and everything that goes to it, and it's rough. So yeah, I make him nervous whenever I have an idea. Anyways, I have 15 or 16 tanks in my house already. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this. I'm gonna tell you, Hygger Aquarium products are really good quality. I have yet to see anything or get anything from this company that did not work well. Good products. It's not bad materials that they're using. There's good, nice materials. Plastic's not cheap. This one is a Hygger Aquarium Wave Maker Pump. It is in blue. It is a mini pump, strong power. Flow rates range from 1130 to 2114 GPH, 37 to 75 gallons. Ultra quiet sealed motor, less than 30 dp. DC 24 low voltage, safe for you to use power off memory function. Multiple gears, adjustable 6 wave modes. So if I don't want it full blast, I can scale it back somewhere in the middle. You know, that's a good thing, because you don't want to just get one that just constantly blows hard and then you lose a fish or coral or something that, you know, you need to be able to tweak it to get it the right wave that you need. 6 wave modes, flow levels, and wave frequency values. Strong magnetic mounting system. It holds on to the glass with magnets. That's cool. We all are for magnet stuff. Ceramic shaft for saltwater and freshwater aquariums, so it won't rust. The ceramic, that's a good quality. We are going to open this up. Hygger, the think tank for your tank, is their motto. And we open it up and you see how it is packaged. Nice packaging. And you can see it comes with the instruction manual. And on the top is the controller. And it's put in foam, which is nice. High quality. And here is the controller. You can see how it comes. And it's got the 2 connections there. And you can see the setup on the front of the controller. And now underneath that, we have a 3M sticky. I guess this is something that sticks on it. It's a 3M thing. We have the wires. This one goes to that. This one goes to the electric outlet. So it has its plug-in. And then we have, let's see, I'm going to have to use 2 hands. And here we go. Here it is. And I would like it in black. I'd like it in blue. Either way. I think I'd prefer it in black, but that's okay. That's okay. Blue's fine. And you can see they've got a little pad in between. That's a good magnet. It's a good magnet. It's going to hold it really still on that glass. And then this, and they have suction cups for the cord to get it more manageable, look nicer in your tank. So I am going to go ahead and put this together. Nice long cord. If I don't drop it and break it, you know how I am. Nice long cord that's at least a 4 foot, I would say a 4 foot cord, maybe more than that. Because you know that's, well, that's a yard. So that's 3, and that would be, well, 6 foot. I'd say 6 foot. When you say, isn't that right? That'd be 6 foot. First of all, let's do the electric one. It's easy. You just plug it in like that. Alright, and this has a four prong, see there? There's 4 holes. And so we're going to put it in this side that has on the controller. There we go. You see the prongs. So you're going to line them up the way that they are in there. And it looks like 3 prongs. There's 3 prongs. That one on the side is just a notch to know for it to go in the way it should. And then once you've put it in there, you're going to take this little sleeve and you're going to go down on there like this and get it tight. There we go. Now I'm going to get this put in my aquarium really quick so that way you can see it working. Okay everyone, I have attached it to my tank. You can see that it is working now. You can see some of the debris. It's going to be a little stirred up because this aquarium was settled, and you know how that goes. It is stirring up now. You can see how it attaches with the magnet, and I can actually move it around from the outside if I want it just to go like down the wall, or I could do it down the middle if I wanted to. if I wanted to, but I kind of want it kind of like down the wall, so that way we have a nice circulation, because all my other filters is kind of going this way. So I have a dead spot sort of over here in this one. I want it to kind of go on around. I will try it here. That's the good thing about this. With it being a magnet, you can move it to different places. You try it in one spot, move it to different places. Okay, so you can see it is working. I have plugged it in, and it was no problem. It only took me less than a minute to get this thing set up. Now, with the instructions, it tells us what the modes are. And here is the controller. The first mode is what you're going to put it in. And it tells you in this, each one, you got 6 modes. What you want to do is you read the instructions to figure out what mode you're going to want to have in your aquarium. Now there are 2 different modes on here that work for when you have 2 of these. Some people have 2 in a tank, 1 on each side, and you want them to kind of work together. A lot of times the waves, you don't want them clashing. You know, you kind of want to set them. This allows you to do that. So I only have this one, so I won't be using that mode. I am going to probably do the M5. So I'm going to go on here and press the button to get it on. Right here, you can see it right here, M1. I'm going to go to M5. I think I wanted M5. Let me see. Let me make sure I got it. M5. So where it says M1, right here, I'm going to go till it goes to M5 right here. Now, these things are also where you can actually tell it. The one I've chose, I want it random. I want a random wave going through here. I don't want it just be a solid shooting wave. I want it to kind of randomly go, and that way it's more like a pond or a river or something like that. So now I'm going to look at this FREHZ, frequently value gear adjustment button. The frequency value influences the speed of change, adjustable into 1 to 99 gears. The smaller the value, the faster the change. The larger the frequency value, the slower the change. So if I want it to go really fast and then go slow, and it's doing that, it changes from fast to slow. The lower the value, the faster it's going to do this over and over and over and over. Okay, so I don't want it to do that. I'll kind of want it to go, you know, more gentle. I've got it on 1. This is the second button, and we're doing the free right here, HZ, that I was just reading to you about, and I'm going to go till I see how I want it to do. And I'm going to go up to 5. Let's see how 5 does. And it goes to 1 to 99, I do believe. So you can do it any way you want. So let's go, let's say 20. Let's try 20. Go up to 20. And we'll see how this goes. And so it will be a nice gentle, full, you know, type thing. That's what I'm wanting. And it looks like the fish are not fighting. They're not fighting to swim. And you can see the fish are not fighting too hard with this flow. Okay? They actually look like they're a little more lively. Of course, they're going to have more flow to swim against. They look like they're doing really good. They are hungry because it's time for them to eat. So, and this one is the one down here on the bottom. This is a little black moor. And it has a little bit, it's not as athletic, let's say, as these others. It's more of an ornamental goldfish, whereas these are rare Joaquin goldfish. They do have a double tail, so they don't swim quite as good as others with one tail. And I'm watching this one and these little ones to see if they're having a hard time. So it looks like it's going really nice. We shall try that. It's not flowing too hard, but I have a long aquarium, so I may want it to go just a little bit faster. The higher the number, the slower it goes. So I'm going to go, I've got to go all the way up through 90. Now that's 52 right there. All right, that may be nice. But I don't see any movement much over here in this corner. It's farther away. So I do want it to be a little more higher. So I'm going to go all the way to 1 again. Let's go down to 10. And I know this isn't really the speed of it. This is just the randomness, how fast it changes from the flow. Okay? So, let's look at that and see if that changed anything. Are the fish acting different? It's going to be a lot harder over here, but it's going to get over there a little better, I hope. So, and I don't want this to be totally flat out. The plants, so you can see the plant kind of coming back, but it's not really having time to come back. So let's go up to 30 then. 31. So now that plant is getting to come back and stay up for a little while, and now it'll go a little harder and push it. So you can actually see your flow with your plant here. Okay, so now it's going harder, and then it, you know, once it goes to that, it'll come back up straight. So that's what I was looking for anyways. So I think they're going to be good. I think this is good for the fish to grow on, to get strong, because have a little bit of a current to swim against. Now I want to see what the FL light means. Those you use on the constant flow working rate. When you're doing it with a constant flow, you adjust the flow rate gear to 1 to 20. The higher the value, the higher the flow rate. So the flow rate, this one right here, is going to be the one right here is going to be the one you'd use on a continual flow setting. Okay, now I'm not on a continual flow. It's going and then it slows and then it goes and then it slows. Okay, Wi-Fi feed, you can literally hook this up on your Wi-Fi, be paired wirelessly to lead or follow other pumps, in addition to running solo on its own. For example, if you have 2 pumps and set one to lead and one to follow, the follow pump will automatically switch modes and enter feed timers when prompted by the lead controller. If you have pumps you want to run independently, simply set them to solo mode. So, and that's how you would do it over here. You would go into this Wi-Fi feed and set this pump, whether you want it first or second, if you have 2. Okay, so that way they'll kick in and work together. And I think this also, this FL light right here, I think that's the one that you use for a timer. Like if you wanted to do something in the daytime, if you notice there's a light sensor here. This is the flow rate in the mode, flow rate. This is the light where you have a light sensor. Let's say in the nighttime, if you want this flow to stop in the nighttime so that the fish can go and sleep and be fine and not have the flow, you can do that, and it has a light sensor here. And that's how you would program here. It has a warranty, it has maintenance, descriptions, a memory function, and troubleshooting and all sorts of things. See, I can put that up in the back here if I want, and it's not going to hurt anything. And you can see it right here. You can see it's standing up. All of these are standing straight up. That means it's soft flow rate, and then when it kicks in to go a little further, it'll be random, but that'll go more that way. But you can see, I think the fish are already liking it. It does look like they're loving it, I think. See it working? And I'll watch for a few days to see the patterns of the fish. If they stay on one end more so than the other, that lets me know that they're not liking this side. And so we'll tweak it and see if we can get it a little better for them. But these are our walking, the mom and the daddy right there are the two big ones. And I have hatched and grown their babies, and there's the little black one. And I think they appreciate having a little bit more of a flow in there, because I'm seeing them all really swimming everywhere. And it will settle down. The things inside will settle down. It's a planted tank. You're going to have a little bit of stuff blowing around in there, which is like real rivers, real streams. So there you go. I really enjoy this Wave Maker. If you would rather not have that controller on the top of your cover of your tank, because you may be getting in and out of your tank a lot, you can hang it on the side with this. This is a 3M tape, double-sided, to where you can put it on the back of the controller and then stick it on the back of the unit, your aquarium unit, or wherever you want it, or on the wall next to it. You don't have to keep it laying on the top. I may just leave it on the top. It just depends. If it gets in my way, I'll break this buddy out and we'll stick it somewhere else. Again, this is the Hygger Aquarium Wave Maker Pump, and I am really impressed with it. It does a lot of functions. They've thought about just about everything. And with that, I hope you get to try it out if you're an aquarist or have fish tanks that you'd like to have a little bit of a wave maker in there. It don't matter if it's salt or fresh water, because remember, it has that ceramic shaft in it so it will not rust, and it's perfect for either application. I really enjoyed putting this in my tank. I'm looking forward to seeing how happy my fish are after having a little bit of a flow rate in there. I didn't want it really high, but if I wanted it high, I could put it up there really high. I love that it has such a good adjustability. I love the fact that it is Wi-Fi. If I want to put another one in on the other side and get this to really going around and flowing, I could do that, and I could have them working together. I love that. And don't forget that if it's at nighttime, you can set it to where at nighttime it could turn off, or it could go even slower or higher. Just, there's all kinds of functionality with this ability. Anyways, thank you, Hygger, for making such great products and allowing me to present this for you, and I really love it. Thank you. Thank you. It was something I was needing, that especially if I change my aquarium over in the other side of the house, the 40-gallon, into a saltwater tank. This is what I'm going to go with. I really like how small it is, how powerful it is for how small it is, and the adjustability and how easy it is to put in there. It only took a few seconds. I mean, it didn't take long at all. Not at all. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching this unboxing and review video for Hygger. Tell me in the comments below how you feel, and if you like seeing unboxing videos. I know some of you may not be fish people, and that's fine. You're more of a hobby art, diamond painting person. I've got some of them coming up too, so don't worry, don't fret. It'll be coming soon. Thank you so much. I'm sending mental hugs, and remember, Jesus loves you, and I love you. Bye.